Hello, I'm Carly Reese Hay from BeHealing.com, and I've made a new pick a card read review. This time it's for singles, and I've made 3 readings here. Who's your next partner? Let's find out all about them. So I've done 3 readings, the crystal, the flower, and the shell. Each one of them has got a deeper dive, an extended reading to go with them. And this time, in the deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Maybe there's something you need to let go of, heal, change, a decision you need to make, something that you need to do to get ready for this person. And guidance for you in this relationship as well. You guys together, what do you need to know about them and yourself, the dynamics, how to make it work really well, and also how this might play out along with possible timelines for that. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of each of these readings, I'm going to put a link for the extended reading up there. There'll also be a link in the description box and in the comments box below as well, where you can also find your timestamps to jump ahead to your reading. So all you need to do now is take your pick. Which one do you want? Would you like the crystal? This is Amazonite. Would you like the flower? Whatever this is called. What do you call these flowers? I can't remember. Marigold, is it? Oh, maybe not. I don't know. I can't remember. Or the shell. This is a clam. So take your pick now. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Really helps my YouTube channel out and the algorithm and all that stuff. Click on the subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. Let me know if you want more singles readings. I do 3 of these Love Pick a Card reads a week, so let me know what you want them about. If you want more singles readings, let me know in the comments below. I can do that for you. And click on the subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me as well. I do an energy update every single day of the year. And I also go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads for donations. So I'd love to see you in there. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there. To get on my channel page, you'll see it. The next show, you can see when it is in your time zone, and you can click on set a reminder there. So go ahead, choose now, crystal, flower, or shell. And I'll see you in your reading, and it's timeless, by the way, too. Whenever you get into it is good. If you chose the crystal, then this one's for you. Let's find out, singles, crystals, who's your next partner? Who is the person that's next coming in? Now, as always, there's going to be a deeper dive, so an extended reading. If you find, or you hope that this is your story, you might want to get that. In the deeper dive this time, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So maybe you're getting ready to bring this person into your life, or there's something to let go of, or something like that. We'll find that out. We'll find out about this relationship as well, guidance for you in this relationship once you guys are together, and also how this might all play out with possible timelines. So if you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well for that extended reading. So let's find out about them, singles. Who's your next partner? Let's see. Born with a gift, someone that's very talented and gifted. Very nice. You're born with a gift. So something comes really easily to them. It might really impress you as well, this gift that they've got. Impressive, an impressive kind of person. A few crystals. Synchronicity. And so there's a lot of magic around the meeting of you guys as well. Or there could be synchronicities about these gifts that they have as well. You know, like perfect jigsaw puzzles fitting together, that kind of a thing. Synchronicities involved in it. What else? Tell us more about them. Crystal's next partner. Single crystal's next partner. Determination. A determined person. A determined person. They're not afraid of the rising tide. It will soon recede. So they're determined. They keep on going. This is someone that perseveres. Determined. Maybe a King of Wands kind of an energy. Entrepreneurial kind of a person. It could be. Yeah. Okay, let's get some tarot out and find out more about them. Tell us about this next partner. Page of Pentacles. And so it's someone that's got something to offer, but they might not feel... This person might take it slowly and only offer a little. This isn't someone that's going to love bomb you. This is someone that's going to offer a little at first. It's going to test the waters. Because they've suffered heartbreak in the past. And so they're more wary about what they put their energy in. It's not that they're being wary of you. They're just going to take things slowly is what I'm getting from that. The Devil. Wow. So maybe some kind of an addiction or an obsession or some kind of a negative, fearful energy. there. Let's stop right there and get some clarifiers out. Tell us about this Page of Pentacles. So, small offer, you know, it's just like they'll slow themselves down, is what I'm feeling here. There's a Page of Pentacles. So, they do have a lot to offer, but they're not going to give you all the information up front. Yeah. So, 10 of Inspiration. About endings in the lives and putting burdens down. 7 of Inspiration, kind of protecting that. So, either your person is really successful or they've got something that they're not going to tell you about, first of all, because if they do, then they get heartbroken. Someone's more interested in the success that they've got, in the money that they've got, or the skill that they've got, and doesn't really love them for themselves. So they hold that back before they reveal it because they found it a burden in the past. They know this could be someone that's really rich, but then will take you out on kind of cheap dates at first because they want you to love them rather than loving what they have or what it is that they can do. That is why they're going to take it slowly. This person's been burned before, and so they're kind of slow, defensive in revealing themselves fully because they're finding it a bit of a burden. So this is someone that's got a very strong talent or a lot of success, or both, as a result of that talent. But for all of the success, of course, everything is a mixture of gift and challenge. They found it's kind of burdensome that it hasn't been working for them in relationships. So the thing that impresses people about them has attracted the wrong kind toward them. The wrong kind of person that is just looking at that success or that money or that talent, that skill, and want to be connected with them just because of that. Then they found that they're not unloved as themselves, and it's broken their heart. So, sorry about that. Crystals, I lost the audio on most of that video because somebody called me in it and I didn't realize that it completely messed up the audio when I started recording again. And so all the cards are out on the table, and I've done this read already, but I've not shared it with you yet. And so I'm going to have to keep on going through it. I think we got up to this point, the heartbreak here. And so, heartbroken. Your person has suffered a lot of heartbreak, which has caused them to shut down their emotions. 5 of emotions here. And kind of detach themselves from love. So it's like they're giving up on love. But behind that, they've got honoring your energy and perception. And so they're going to perceive you and they're going to honor your energy. And it's going to draw them out of this heartbreak kind of a situation where they've been closed down. This could be someone who is in a relationship already, but the kind of heart closed down. It's someone that's given up on relationships, but they're still having relationships. They're just not having heart-based relationships anymore. So they could be in a long-term relationship that's loveless now. And well, we'll go on to that next part of it, but yeah, they could be kind of doing all kinds of things, but I do feel like the perception is going to change because they honor your energy and they'll recognize something in you that awakens the heart again. Now, next up, we've got the Devil along with the Knight of Emotions. This is a player kind of an energy with the Devil. And so, yeah, your person could be in a long-term relationship or just be single and in this player energy. Like I said, they're giving up on love, right? And so, but they're not necessarily giving up on sex or the other things that come along with it. So they're just having these heartless kind of relationships as well, like a devil kind of an energy, and living this duality. So it's not who they are, but it's kind of who they're being at the moment, or it's who they've been in the past. And that could be quite difficult for you to be okay about. I don't feel like they're going to approach you with that energy, although they could do, but you might notice that they do have that energy, or they have had that energy. You might hear about it. And yeah, just know that it's because they got the heart broken. They decided to kind of shut down because of that. So your person's had trouble in relationships here. Next up, you got, it is important right now to take a step back and spend some time alone. Instead of placing your focus on another, now is the time to give to yourself. You're going to give this, you're going to need to give this person some space because they've got a lot of healing to do, this person, as they're coming into a relationship with you. They're going to take it slowly anyway, which is good, but they've got a fair bit of healing to do with regards to relationships to open up to that. I feel like it's going to take them some time, so give them that time. Don't try and rush them in this. This person is trustworthy, and they can be trusted, and they're a trusting person as well. They're a go with the flow kind of a person. They've got a spirituality about them. They could be a Virgo, New Moon in Virgo, but they don't have to be. I'm also picking up on other energies in here, like water signs. Well, of course, I've done all the reading already, but after having already done this reading, which I'm really annoyed about because that's a lot of work that just lost because of that phone call. Anyway, they're a trusting person. They could be a water sign because they're not very good at communicating their emotions. What else was I picking up? There was another sign as well. I can't remember. I'll remember. Okay. They're a trusting person though. You can trust this person. I feel they're just going to be different with you. They're different with different kinds of people. That's all it is. They've got a duality about them, this person. And as long as you're going in there heart-centered and you don't let them play with you, because they might come at you with that kind of an energy. If you don't let them play you and you let them take it slowly, then I think this is going to be good. They're a very flirty person, you see. So you will see them flirting with other people. They've been a player. Well, they are a player at the moment. Very flirty, light energy. Could be quite charming, that kind of a person. And memories. But they've got this kind of the olden days. They're like the olden days. They wish it was like the olden days where relationships are concerned. So they've got this kind of reminiscing, or it's like a rose-tinted spectacles for the olden days. They wish relationships could be like that. They do kind of like, they've got traditional values when it comes to relationships. But there's a little bit of energy about they wish it could still be like that, so they don't like the way that things are in relationships these days. They've got mystery and commitment here, and so they're going to hold themselves back from you. This person does want commitment, but they've been jaded in love, and so yeah, they've been jaded in love, and so they're going to hold that back from you. It's not like they're not going to appear like they want commitment up front. They're not going to appear that kind of a person at all. But they are that kind of a person. This person has got duality going on. It's like they've created another side of themselves to be able to deal with life as life has been for them. And I think you're going to be drawing out that other side of them too. Now be careful with this person, because, it's not your job to change them or bring that side out of them. Make sure that they're being proactive on that, because remember, they've got this determined kind of an energy. They've got that in them. They can do the work, and so let them do that. Let them take a lead in that. Someone's holding on to them here, so they could very well be in a relationship when you meet them, but it's a loveless relationship, and someone's holding on to them. So they could have a family, they could be married, and someone doesn't want them to leave. Doesn't want them to do that. But I feel like when you meet, you're going to ignite the heart again, and it's going to bring that other side of them out, and they might start making different decisions. It is a truthful person, but they're likely to be quiet, be silent, rather than lie to you. So they're not going to lie to you, but they're not necessarily going to be forthcoming with the truth either. So your person might have trouble speaking about emotional stuff. But I do get that they are a truth teller, unlikely to lie to you, but also unlikely to offer you too much because of pain. So they've got a fear of commitment here because of pain that they've been through in the past. Yeah. A fear of commitment. Even though they want commitment, they've got a fear of that commitment because of the pain that it's led to in the past, because people haven't been to them what they thought that they were. And responsiveness, but they are going to be responsive in a fun kind of an energy. They want to have fun with you and all of that. They're going to be very responsive in that kind of way. I think if you keep it light, they're going to be responsive to you. I think if you start talking about emotional stuff to them or getting heavy or trying to move them forward, they're going to pull back from that, and that's when you're going to get that other side of it where they hold back. You're going to have to let this person take it at their own pace. Well, this is your soulmate though. This is the one for you. Yes, this is your soulmate. But they're healing family issues. They're healing a lot of issues, right? When you meet them, they've still got those issues to heal. It doesn't feel like your person has done nothing. It feels like they've got a spiritual side to them. They've got that trust and stuff like that. They could be religious or just spiritual. They have done some work on themselves, but as far as relationships go, no, they haven't. Not very much at all. They've got a kind of workaround to put up with. weird kind of relationship. So they've got a lot of clearing up to do there. They are willing to make the effort though. So this is not a lazy person at all. They're willing to put in that effort, and you'll need to let them do that too. Let them do it in their own time. Someone with this amount of relationship issues is going to have to take time, right? Wedding ring. So this is the person that you're going to get married to eventually. It might take some time to get to that point of commitment, but you will do with this person. Yeah. But the chaser, you need to let them chase you. You need to let them put the work in. It's very important that you do that. So don't be the chaser yourself. Don't try and push them. Don't try and get them serious too fast. And don't try and change them, kind of thing. Let them do that themselves. They will take the initiative. You're going to instigate them making healthier choices in themselves. You'll notice that they'll start making healthier choices, maybe in their diet. I started looking after themselves more, but certainly healthier choices in their relationships. Again, you're going to have to let them do that themselves. So if you've been a rescuer in the past, don't step in and be the rescuer of them. Don't try and change them or coach them or anything like that. Let them do it. Your presence itself is going to cause them to do this because they feel a heart connection with you. They'll figure it out, but it might take them some time to do that. And as I said, determination. It could be that they are a business person as well. They've got other things going on that are a full kind of a life, so don't rush them into that either. Well, you're going to break the heart open, and that's going to send them into the uncharted sea here, so into territory that they've not been in before. I feel like your person could be developed in many ways, but it's relationship-wise, I don't think that they are. They've got a kind of a very young kind of a player kind of an energy, given up on love, disillusioned by it, and they haven't developed that side of themselves. And I feel like they will have developed a lot of sides of themselves, but not relationships. So you could find that their page like this, coming in but with very small amount kind of thing, almost like a teenager, like they haven't learned that much about love. And so that could be a good thing though, but we'll see. It's certainly uncharted sea for them, so it's all going to be very new to them. So I don't think, yes, they've been a player, but that's very different. That's not someone with relationship skills, right? Anyway, they're a very giving person, yang energy, very masculine, very giving person, and yes, they're going to give plenty to you. They're also a grateful person as well, so they've got that spiritual kind of a nature, grateful for what they've got in their lives, very happy-go-lucky kind of a person, could be very charming as well. They're a peaceful kind of person. They don't like the drama. Don't like the drama at all. This isn't someone that causes trouble, not knowingly and willingly anyway. Quite a peaceful kind of a person. Rabbit spirit, now's a lucky time. Yeah, they could be a gambler, and they could think that they're lucky or think that they're going to get lucky one day. They think of themselves as a lucky person, or that they are going to be a lucky person. Could have a problem with gambling, this one. Spider spirit, make your dreams real, but they're very proactive and they make the dreams real. So once they've got their eyes set on you as a target, they are going to be determined and they're going to do whatever it takes, which is quite a lot, in fact. It is quite a lot that they need to do to kind of heal themselves and change, and they could have like physical changes that they need to do in their life as well. Ask for help and do something for someone. So this is someone whose love language is acts of service. They like to be loved that way. They like you to do things for them, makes them feel very loved. They like to do things for you. That's the way that they like to show for love. They'll like it if you ask them for help. That will make them feel like they're loving you properly. And so if you've struggled with that in the past, asking for help, then you'll need to do that, because they'll absolutely love it. If you ask them to do something, they'll just think it's the best thing ever, and they'll do that for you, and they're like, yeah, now I'm loving crystals. So they're going to really dig that stuff. So there you go. That is it. I got through it again. It's probably a shorter video because of it as well. But there you go. There you have it. If that sounds like it is your story, it could be a story, crystals, then you might want to get that deeper dive for even more on this. In the deeper dive, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So getting ready for this person. And also guidance for you in this relationship. What's you in this relationship? What else do you need to know about them and yourself and the dynamics of this relationship and how to make it work really well? That could be a really interesting and important part of this reading, right? And also how this might all play out with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch, so you do need to get your email address right, otherwise you're not going to receive it. Type that in very carefully. That email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower and the shell. Click on that crystal on a device where you can open PDFs. In that PDF, amongst other things, you will see a picture of a video. When you click on that, if it doesn't take you to a video right away, just try it on a different device and it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Do you want more of these singles reads? Or do you want a different kind of a read for the pick a card reads? Let me know. I do 3 of them a week. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell to hear the other stuff that I do, those 3 love pick a card reads a week, and my daily energy update for the collective as well. And I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show where I give mini reads for donations. So you can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there, and you'll see it. You can click on set a reminder on that show and come along live. I'd love to see you in there. So if this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this, and if you're coming with me to the deeper dive, then I'll see you in there very shortly. If you chose the flower, then this one's for you. Single flowers, let's find out who your next person is. Who's your next partner? Let's find out all about them. Now, as always, there's a deeper dive to this, an extended reading that goes with it. So if it sounds like it is your story, it could be your story, you might want to get that. In that, this time I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now, getting ready for this person, or is there something you need to heal and let go of? Somewhere to move, I don't know. Guidance for you now, guidance for you in this relationship. So what else do you need to know about them and you together, and in this relationship, the dynamics, how to make it work really well. Also, how this might all play out along with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there toward the end of the reading, and there's a link in the description box and in the comments below. So let's find out about your next partner. Watch and listen carefully. So they're going to be a little bit inactive at first. They're going to be watching you for a while and listening carefully. This could be a very fearful person that needs to get to know you first, needs to watch you, needs to, you know, kind of stalk you for a while, kind of an energy. Just careful with who they let in their lives, not just in romantic relationships, in any kind of relationship. This person could just have a few select friends instead of like having a lot of friends. And the way that they approach life in any kind of relationship is just to pay attention first. You know, that kind of a personality where you enter a new room, you're kind of a little bit withdrawn. It's not that they're shy, just a little bit withdrawn, just checking everyone out, and then, you know, before they will open up. And you know, they've got trust issues, but once you get through to them, this is the cuddles card. They're big on touch, really like touch. So it could be one of their love languages, that touch kind of thing. But it takes them a while to trust, to learn to trust people. Just getting people's trust. So they're a little bit wary. Watch and listen carefully to people when they first meet them, and you included as well. So they need to watch you for a while. What else about Flower's new person, next partner? Okay. Wasn't going to take them, but it said no, take them. They could like dancing as well. Guidance. Find safety in your beacon's light. Someone asks for everyone's opinion. They're very influenced. They're very influenced by people around them. They don't really trust themselves, your person, so they ask for guidance from those around them. Like, what's their opinion on it? What's your opinion? What do you think I should do in this situation? Just trusted friends. Like I said, they've got a small group of friends, allies kind of thing, but they will ask a lot first. Wild. They're a bit wild. Believe in otherworldly beauty. Dance with waves and drink in the sunshine. They like dancing, could live in the sunshine. They could be a beach kind of a person, a little bit wild. And journey. They really like travel. They really like travel, this person. So nice. Like being guided. They like to have wise people around them. Interesting energies. Let's find out more about them with the tarot. Tell us more. Five of Pentacles, single, alone at the moment, left out of things, quite kind of hurting at the moment, or when you meet them maybe. Two of Wands though, at a crossroads in the life, ready to make a new decision, new choices of action to take in their life. Could be at a crossroads in their lives, so something could have just ended when you meet them and they're ready to make new decisions. And so really considering starting again, starting up again, changing jobs, relationships, something like that, location change. Could be a significant age for them, or it could be, say, if they're a parent, the kids of adult now or something like that. But it's time for them to make new decisions. They're at a crossroads in their lives. And so when you enter their life, it's a significant time in their life when they're at a particular crossroads, so that change is kind of inevitable for them, and they've got options. Not that they've got options like other people, but things are changing anyway, and so you're one of the options. Well, I could start a new relationship, you know. Ten of Cups, wish fulfillment, happily ever after. Family's important to this person, and people are important. Like I said, they have a small knit group of people that they really trust, so it's important to them. Very picky about who they let in their life. Tell us why the Five of Pentacles is here, but they're feeling left out of things at the moment, left out in the cold, alone. Just be single. Oh, they're holding their energy back though. Holding their energy back, so they are not looking for a relationship. When you meet them, they're not looking for a relationship. They're not really putting their energy out there. It's kind of a choice, them being left out and being single. But they do feel left out too. But they're choosing it. Discernment is because of the trust issues, right? Yeah, it's because of the trust issues. So they need to be discerning, and they know that. They need to choose better. So your person's had difficulties in their lives where they've chosen wrong, and they've learned from that, and they've learned to be more selective and more discerning of who they let into their lives. And maybe they've taken that just a little bit too far and left themselves out of things by holding their energy back too much. So they're at crossroads in their life now, and it could just be because of that. You decided to open up now. Maybe I should let people in, and that's what this guidance around them. That's what the friends and family view that they have could be saying to them. Don't you think it's time you opened up again and had a relationship, let some more people in? That could be what they're saying. Two of Wands, the Knight of Inspiration, and get going and have some passion again, and live some life, and live life with capital letters, again. So yeah, they're very fired up. They could be going through a big ending when you meet them in their lives, be at a transition point in their life, and kind of be ready to start again, to have passion, maybe ready for a relationship, maybe ready to travel, could be that. Ready to travel, ready to do something different, ready to start a business, change the jobs, but just be living on with much more passion. Growth. So they've grown. Last phase of the life. It very much feels like and you're going to meet them when a chapter has ended in the life and a new one is beginning, and you're a consideration for that new chapter. Ten of Cups. Death. Right. So for some of them, this is about a family situation that they've been in ending, so that they can start it again with more passion, start a new family or a new relationship. Family's important to this person. It's happily ever after, heart's fulfillment. People are very important to them. Yeah, so for some of that, it could be the children leaving the home. Doesn't have to be they don't have to be married. They could be, but children leaving the home, breakup of a relationship, or they're a single parent, the children are leaving the home. It's a big ending like that. There's a big transition going on for them when you meet them. But they're ready for the new. And to live life with much more passion. So they could be opening the heart more. Past, present and future. Chapters ending. The past, the present, and the future is going to be different than they've experienced before. Okay, well, let's find out more about them. Tell us more about Flowers. Person. Flowers' next partner. Playfulness. They're very playful. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together, and remember, love is the greatest healer. So you're going to have a lot of fun with this person. And friendship, start out as friends. That doesn't surprise me at all, because your person takes it slowly. So they're going to be your friend first because they want to pay close attention to you. They're going to let you in little bit like by little bit, you know, be friends with you first and be watching you very carefully. Nurture the bonds of friendship within your relationship, and your love life will dramatically improve, it says. That's how it's going to start out. It's friends first. You want to get to know you first. Very healthy. Tell us more. Step up and lead. So this is someone that is going to have to lead the way. They're going to have to take it at their own pace. They could be, number one, life path leadership kind of a person, but they do like to take the lead in relationships. They like to be the one that's making the decisions of who they let into their lives, for sure. Anyway, I think you're going to have to let this one step up and take the lead. Assess the situation and release control. So your person's been hurt, right? And this is why they take a lot of time to assess the situation before they get moving on it. And they've got control issues to release because of that. They could appear as controlling because of that, needing to step up and take the lead, being the one in control and all of that, assessing the situation to protect themselves, you know. That's coming from wounding, of course. So there's a healthy aspect of it, but they're taking it too far and leaving themselves out. So they could be coming more into balance when you meet them, or there's a need for them to get more into balance, more open. Yeah, they're kind of quite shut down, really. Quite protective of themselves. Support. So what they're looking for is an ally, someone to support them, someone to be there with them, someone to support themselves as well. They do like this family kind of a unit. It's important to have the right people around them and support. Yeah, support. They'll be looking for that in you, that support. Are you there to support them? They'll be there to support you. Also, they'll really like holding hands as well. True love. Wow. Once they let you in, this will be true love. But they're going to be confusing to you at first because they'll take it slow. And because there's an element of them that will kind of be pushing you away at first. Now, the friends will be encouraging them to head towards you. Whoever it is that they're getting guidance from now, they will talk to people about you. They'll be encouraging them, yeah. Tryst. They might be wary of getting into a tryst with you. They might be wary of getting into kind of what's the word, that salubrious or something like that. Getting into a situation where you're going to be gossiped about. They might be wary of, I don't feel like it's you thinking that it's a tryst, like it's just a superficial kind of thing. I feel like they're bothered about what other people think. Don't want to be gossiped about it. There's a wariness about that. This could be someone that is very reticent to let people into their lives because they're very concerned about what other people think of them, and they presume that everyone's gossiping and thinking of that there's something underhanded about things. Your person might like to do the right thing and be seen to do the right thing. But they're afraid of jealousy as well. They could be a jealous person themselves too. There's a wariness about this. They've got a wariness around relationships because of the way that other people do relationships, and therefore the way other people will judge them as being underhanded, or it being dirty, or it being just they don't like the weird energies around relationships. Very sensitive. You've got a sensitive person on your hands here. They're very sensitive to that. Yes, they're very sensitive. They don't want people to think of you and of this relationship as being a tryst. They don't want people to be jealous. They don't want people to be gossiping. They don't want people to take it the wrong way. They might keep you secret for a while when you do get together too. They might. You've also got a mistake as well. They've made mistakes in the past. Yeah, haven't we all? But naughtiness. They've got a playful side to them. A lot of laughter, a lot of fun with this person, and sensuality. That cuddle thing. Once you're in relationship with them, very touchy-feely, hand-holding, cuddles, sensuality. They like not just the sexuality, but the sensuality. Very sensual, sensitive kind of a person. They like that stuff. They want to hold your hand and cuddle you a lot. What else about this person? Tell us more. I've got to keep on checking the sound on this because someone called me in the crystals reading and I didn't know, and I did like 20 minutes of filming with no sound on it. It only recorded like the first 4 minutes of that video with sound. There's a lot of wasted time in my work day, that. So I'm a bit paranoid about it now, making sure that it doesn't stop working again. This is someone you've had a past life relationship with. So when you meet them, you're going to feel a very strong connection with them. They're going to feel a very strong connection with you. But one or other of you have been in codependency before. Addictions affecting, and what addictions it could be, but more codependency, more the being willing to put too much into a relationship in order to gain self-esteem from that. And it goes along with this, you deserve love. So it's like one or the other of you, or both of you, needing to realize that you deserve love and that you don't need to offer so much in relationship. You don't need to rescue the other person and do it all, and all of that kind of stuff that codependency is. And so you've got a strong connection there. I feel like it's both of you. I feel like both of you have had that codependency kind of an issues. Maybe been with addicts before, or just being willing to rescue the other person, put too much into it, that kind of thing. So if you've both come out of that energy, this could be a very strong relationship because you've got two loving and giving people coming together in that, What else? What else can you tell us about? Talking, interested, conversing more. They will get you talking. They want to talk to you. They want to talk to you more. They're very interested in you. They'll be very interested in your mind after they've been watching and they decide to let you in. It's like they need time. They're going to need time to take it really slowly to watch you first. They will want to talk to you more. It's friendship first with this one because they're going to need to take the time with you. But they will be interested in talking more. They're not always going to stay on the sidelines watching you forever. Tell us more. Tell us more about Flowers person. Great big love. Wow, this is great big love. So once they do let you in, they've got a lot of love to give you. Call of the Muse. You're going to inspire them. You're going to fire them up into this night of inspiration. You're the muse. They will absolutely adore you. They won't be able to take their eyes off you. So that, watch and listen carefully, is that they're going to be wide-eyed every time they see you, paying a lot of attention to you. You're the muse. But there's stuff for them to let go of first. Yeah, trust issues and all of that. So it is that. It is that. Let's find out more. What else? And of course, they're in a big transition in their life. And so there's the physical things around that as well, big change. So to be fair, they're a very fair person. They're a loving and giving person, very sensitive person. There's that sense of fairness around them. They're like that. They could be a community-minded kind of a person as well. Because of that, people are very important to them. I can feel that in their energy. They like to give gifts, exchanging gifts. They'll give plenty to you, this person. You've got a lot to offer each other. But they're very interested in your mind, and they want to know why you've made decisions that you've made in your life. Very interested in that decision-making process, because they don't trust themselves all that well, this person, and they could be kind of confused of how people manage to have these big lives and do all of these things, and what makes them make those decisions, and what makes them not. What makes your person seemingly unable to do that kind of thing. And they'll want to know all about you and why you made certain decisions in your life and why you're doing what it is that you're doing. They're going to be like a little 2-year-old. Why, but why, but why, but why kind of thing. Wanting to know all of that because they're inquisitive, because they think that they're lacking in something like that. This is not a risk taker at all. They're not a risk taker at all. They're like really adverse to it, in fact. It almost feels alien to them taking risks, and so anything that you've done in your life is big. They will think it's massive risk, and they'll wonder how the hell you did that, and they'll want to know, but they'll be really interested in knowing how, because I knew that card was going to come out. Challenges. Your person feels challenged, like they haven't got what other people have got. Isn't it interesting? So they've got to step up and take the lead. They're going to have to take the lead in this, but it's coming from a fearful place. It's not that they're a leader or that they want to be a leader. It's coming more from a fearful place. They're challenged by that. Unbearable situations throw you directly into God's arms if you're open. Please take over, Divine. Guide the right actions. Please take this burden and show me your will. Quite a spiritual person. They feel challenged though. This is why they ask for so much guidance from people. They need other people's wisdom because they feel like they're lacking in it themselves. Companionship's very important to them now. They do want someone by the side. What else? Tell us about their character. Here we go. Okay, we've got Frog Spirit, clear out the clutter. They like to be tidy. Could be kind of Virgo kind of an energy. What else have we got here? Scorpio. Yeah, it could be any really, but tidy. They're a tidy kind of a person. They're playful spirit, sandpiper spirit. And watch and wait, there's that watching and waiting again. So they're going to take the time and they're really going to be watching you, paying close attention to you. And B Spirit, sweet results await. So this is someone successful, someone who, abundance, and yeah, sweet results await. Very nice. Let's find out a little bit about their heart. Oh, that's sweet. Treasure your loved ones. We already know that about them, but people are really important to them. Family is really important to them. They treasure their loved ones. Once they let you in, once you're part of their select few, once you're in, they're going to love you hard. Speak the language of love. Loving words have the power to change lives, including your own. Beautiful. And so they're going to speak loving words once they open up to you. But like I said, take some time to do that because they're kind of wary about themselves. So there you go. If that sounds like it is your story or could be your story, flowers, then you might want to get that deeper dive. In that, I'm going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. I'm presuming that you haven't met this person. So getting ready for them. Or maybe they've already got their eye on you. I don't know. They could have. And so guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is there something that you need to do, somewhere you need to go, something to let go of, something like that? And guidance for you in this relationship as well. What else do you need to know about them and you together and the dynamics and how to make it work really well? How this might all play out along with possible timelines. If you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below as well. It's just 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. I feel like I'm about to sneeze. about 15 American dollars right now, and it's an instant watch kind of a thing. You do need to get your email address right, so type it in very carefully, otherwise you're not going to receive it. The email could end up in your inbox, but it could end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Check those places. In that email, you'll see a link to the crystal, to the flower, and to the shell. Click on that flower on a device where you can open PDFs, and no, it doesn't smell that great. And in that PDF, you'll see a picture of a video, amongst other things. When you click on that picture of a video, if it doesn't take you to a video straight away, just try it on a different device and it should do. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. Click on that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there to hear more from me. I do 3 of these Love Picker card reads a week. If you want more singles stuff, or if you've got any ideas of what you want me to do them on, let me know in the comments below and I'll do some more of these for you. And click on the subscribe button and the notification bell down there to hear my other stuff too, which is a daily energy update for the collective every single day of the year. And I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show, a live show where I give mini reads for donations. So I'd love to see you in there. You can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there, and you'll see it, and you can find out when it is in your time zone. And you can click on set a reminder there as well to come along live. So there you go. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly. Single shells. If you chose the shell, and this one's for you, shells, let's find out who your next partner is going to be. Now, as always, shells, there's going to be a deeper dive to this as well, an extended reading that goes with this. So if you find that this is your story, or could be your story, you might want to get that. And in that, do it a bit differently this time than I have for a while. It's going to go into guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. So is there some getting ready for this person, some changes in your life needing to be done first before you meet this person? We'll find out. And guidance for you in this relationship as well. Once you guys are together, what are the dynamics there? What else do you need to know about them and you together, and how to make it work really well? We'll find that out too. And also how this might all play out along with timelines. If you're interested in that, toward the end of this reading, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's also a link in the description box and in the comments below as well for that. So let's find out about your next partner as well. Immortality. Same old story, someone coming back from the past. Immortality, something that won't go away, something that won't die. Still have feelings for this person. It feels like someone from the past to me. Tell us more. Meditation. Maybe someone that's into spirituality. Maybe someone that's been really testing you. Or it could be someone new, and it could be someone new, but it's got similar stuff to a previous relationship. Because that immortality card is something that comes around and around and around again, you know. Same old story. Maybe different person, different place, but same old story. Let's find out more about them. Next partner for shells. Perseverance, they stay the course. This is someone that's in it for the long term. And move, though. It feels like there could be a move involved in this, a location change or something like that. This could be someone from the past. It could be someone from the past that you broke up with, or you parted your ways because there was a move in location. It could be that. Let's find out. Let's find out more. Shells. Next partner, Ten of Pentacles. Or this is someone that is either married or has got marriage on their mind. They want that happily ever after. They want to build something. Page of Wands. This is someone that's going to be very excited about that as well. Starting something new and getting in touch with you. And Four of Wands. They want marriage. Okay, we could have 2 marriages on the card here. Let's find out, because Ten of Pentacles from the outset, that's quite full on, right? That might mean that they're already married. Ten of Pentacles, what's this about? Why the first Ten of Pentacles here? They're very excited anyway to know you. Nine of Inspiration. Yeah, healing, wounding. Is this someone you've been married to before? It could have been some of you. Or they're married already and they've been... It was a wound mate. A karmic might be another way to put it. Someone that they were working karmic stuff out with, someone that they had the kind of lessons with. Nine of Inspiration is the wounded warrior. It's the wounded one that needs healing. So they could have been wounded, they could have been cheated on or something like that in a marriage, and could be very hurt in that and be divorcing. as a result of that as well, when they come back in. Masculine energy is behind that, so they're taking the lead in that. So they could be making that move. You could be the perseverance. This could be very much a marriage kind of a person that persevered in this relationship, but it's just gone too far. They decided to get themselves out of that and take the lead. I do feel like this is a past marriage for them, one that they're getting out of now. Page of Wands, then they're in this excited energy to get in touch with you. So, or when they meet you. Page of Materials, and offer something, like dreaming about you and dreaming of offering you something. Now this could be someone, say, like you've worked with or something like that, who was always married and you're just like, well, it can't happen. So there might have been an initial attraction there, and then something big has happened in their marriage. They've decided to leave it behind, and then they could be very excited, going like, oh, you're single now? I'm single now. We could do this. For some of you, it could be someone that was in your life before. I'm feeling less and less that you had a relationship with them before now. Psychic development, but you've got a connection between you, so could have just been friends or working together, but there's a little bit of a spark between you, and yeah, I could be very excited about talking to you again and getting something started, you know, even if it's a friendship kind of thing, having some fun with you and getting back in touch. Anyway, then the Four of Wands, I feel like they want to put that perseverance that they've got. I feel like they will be wanting to do that with you. Four of Wands, build something solid with you in marriage. Four of Emotions, because they'll miss it, that energy. Your person likes to be in committed relationships. They are the marriage kind of a person, and they'll miss that kind of an energy. They like to be in a partnership, so your person could move this forward toward marriage quite soon, or at least be asking you, like, are you looking for a committed relationship? Not necessarily proposing to you really early on in the relationship, but just finding that out. It does seem to be someone that has got does like that commitment and got the perseverance with it. Slow but steady. So they're not going to rush into anything, but they will want to know if that's what you're looking for. Staying power. This person's got staying power, but they're going to be very excited to offer you something, or just to hang out with you, you know. Very young energy, Page. Excitable kind of an energy. Let's find out more about them. Not necessarily young, but you could be bringing your youthful side out in them. You know, you could ignite each other's inner children and be very fun and childlike around each other, or them at least with you anyway. Give thanks for the blessings of love soon to come your way. Know that you deserve to be and have all that your heart truly desires. Somebody is getting back into the heart here and allowing themselves to have a new start, and exciting new start, and to start again. What else? Cool your emotions. You might have an Aries on your hands here. Very fiery, passionate. Could be a fire sign. It could be an Aries, but very passionate kind of a person. And I feel like you spark it in them. They might have been they might have had that fire squished for a while, or just not being in that energy, and when they do get into that energy, it could get very playful and very fiery as a result of not tapping into that energy for a long time. So that could be why this Page of Wands is coming out of them there. Tell us more. Regret. Now, for some of you, I just heard that they chose this person over you in the past. So maybe they did have an option. Maybe you knew this person long ago and they ended up marrying someone else, thinking that was a safer option. Maybe they thought that the passion that was between you two was too much fun kind of thing, and they regret that. That's just for some of you. But they do have regrets, but I'm getting that this is about you. So they regret the way that they didn't pursue it before, or those of you, oh, they've got regrets. For some of them, if they don't know you already, they just got regrets about the past, the choices that they made. I think they made a sensible decision a decision with their head, not their heart, and they're kind of regretting it. Yeah. They'll have learned from it. You got the 9 of Inspiration, so that's the walking away after you've learned a kind of karmic lesson there. There's wounding involved, yes, there's wounding involved. Healing, having to heal themselves from that, from their regrets and the wrong turn that they took in life. Something about control, being controlled. Yeah, didn't have very good experiences there. Having to heal from that. But with you, this spark, you've got this spark and it excites them. It's like, oh, we can start again. And I think this one's going to be healthy this time. But let's take it slowly, huh? Okay. Intimacy, really wanting to share things with you. Reveal themselves. They feel like they can fully be themselves around you as well, or they will do. They've been made out to be a villain in the past, and I'm not picking that up, that from their energy at all. But they're quite calm. Maybe that's why. Cool, calm, collected. They've got the meditation card there. And there could be a scapegoat, you know, because they're a responsible person. It could be that. Sometimes those of us that are responsible people, we get scapegoated, we get blamed for everything, because those that don't have that responsibility for their lives, they're quite happy to put it on the responsible people's shoulders. So yeah, they could have had that scapegoat kind of a problem, being made the villain and stuff by a controlling person. And yeah. Fear of inadequacy, though, they'll put you on a pedestal. And they'll feel kind of inadequate. And now that could be because they've been talked down to by someone, their last partner as well. Yeah, so they'll be withdrawn. Taking it really slowly and they'll be withdrawn. So someone's done a number on them here and made them really feel bad about themselves. It's going to take them a while. Very much healing. I think you're going to meet them when they're in this healing kind of a stage from the marriage, or something's going down in that, and either going through the divorce or, yeah, having just gone through a divorce, but still very much in that painful period there. Painful period. Having a painful period. But this is true love. This is romance. Is the once in a lifetime kind of a thing. The romance of a lifetime. What else? Getting to know each other. I think you're going to have fun getting to know each other, revealing yourselves to each other. They're going to feel very comfortable with you and truly be themselves. Like, they could have had someone that was very formal before. Formalities kind of thing, wanting them to dress a certain way, be a certain way around other people. Yeah, they were with someone really controlling them. I'm not picking up in a really bad way, just a little bit kind of thing. They might have complied with it at first and then realized that they lost themselves in that. Yeah, so they felt the need to love themselves first. Right. So they kind of lost a little bit of self-respect in that relationship, and it happened little by little, I think. And they realized that they were being controlled in the end, and it wasn't really them. But they really felt like they can be themselves with you, that intimacy card. They can really, like, be themselves, yeah. So you could be way more compatible, you two, than their past partner. Lightning. It's sudden change, shocking news. It might really surprise you, especially if you've known this person was married before. It would come in very fast and tell you that they're not, and it could be a big, big shake-up. Ascending, transcending obstacles, learning, expansion, new phase, preparing for union. They're ready for a new start. They're going to be ready for a new start, be very excited about that. Very willing kind of thing. For lightness now. Been through some heavy times. Yeah. They've been through some heavy times. They will have just been through some heavy times when you meet them or when they come back into your life. Let me know in the comments below. Do you know who I'm talking about? Have you met this person before? Some of you will have done, but some of you know. What else? A powerful move. There's that move again. So definite big movement happening in their life now. It might be a location change, but it might just be that leaving a marriage behind is the powerful move there. Making moves for themselves now, loving themselves first. This is when you're going to find out about it. When they've made that powerful move, that's when they're going to come to you and tell you. That's that sudden change. Really surprise you. Because you can see this happiness with you, this ultimate happiness with you. Very happy with you. I feel like there's more coming out of this. Doesn't feel like wishful thinking, that as well. It feels like this is a better match. Co-create. Yeah, they want to co-create something with you. It does feel like a very good match, this. And loyal heart. They'll be very loyal to you. Beautiful card, that. They want to build something with you, grow with you. They want this commitment. They want to know if you want this commitment. And not that they want to rush into it. They don't want to do that. But this is a loyal heart. This is someone that wants that. So they'll find out up front if that's what you want to. What else? That's very definitive, flying out there. Patience. Take it slowly. All of them, I've got that message out this time. Take it slowly. Be patient with this person. Tell us about the character, the otter spirit. You're never alone, it says. Oh, sweet. Never alone. So there's very strong bond in this connection. Not that it'll be with you all the time, but you've just got, you'll know they're there for you and they will be there for you, you know. You can be in a relationship and feel alone, right? You can be in a relationship and be with someone all the time and still feel alone. And you can be in a relationship and not be with them all the time and not feel alone. It's that one. Love is all around, Nightingale spirit. They're going to tell everyone about it. Okay, so they're going to be very outspoken about this as well and about their love. They're going to be telling the world. One of those. Grasshopper spirit, take a leap of faith. So it's taken them quite some time to get here. And, you know, I was getting from that something caused it to happen. There was something that they couldn't ignore anymore in that marriage, and they're like, okay, got to make that move then. And yeah, taking a leap of faith there. It's big for them to do that, but yeah, that is what they're going to do. Okay, well, let's find out what's in their heart. What's in Shell's person's heart? Take a chance on love. Taking a chance on this journey with you on love. They're going to. When we love, our lives are changed forever. It feels like they're so ready for this. Embrace your emotions. Allow your feelings to surface and be accepted. So they're looking forward to a richer emotional experience, a richer relationships, embracing their emotions, feeling much better. This new start. So you're very much going to be meeting someone, or them coming back into your life, someone who is totally ready for this new start in relationship. Someone that's going to be very loyal, very happy with you. Someone that you've got you can really be yourself around them. They can be themselves around you because you've got you're very, what's the word? Compatible. You're very compatible with each other. And so it's a better match for them and it's a better match for you is what I'm feeling here. A bit of healing stuff going on there. Take your time in getting to know each other. But this is a very strong relationship, hey? And yeah, it could be really shocking when they come in. But it feels like they'll be ready when they come in. Well, let's find out in that deeper dive. If that sounds like it is your story, or it could be a story, you might want to get that deeper dive, the extended reading to go with this. I'm going to go into the guidance for you in the situation you find yourself in right now. Is there something that you need to do to get ready for this person? Guidance for you in this relationship. What else do you need to know about them? What do you need to know about the dynamics of you guys together? And because we haven't really gone into that much in this reading here, so let's do that in the extended, and how this might all play out along with some possible timelines of that. So if you're interested in that, I'll pop a link for it up there. There's a link in the description box and in the comments below. It's 20 Australian dollars, which is about 15 American dollars right now. It's an instant watch kind of a thing. Get your email address right, type it in very carefully, otherwise you're not going to receive it. The email might end up in your inbox, but it might end up in your spam, your junk, or your promotions folder if you're on Gmail. Do check in those places. In that email, you'll see a link, shoot the crystal to the flower and to the shell. You click on that shell on your device where you can open PDFs. And in that PDF, you will see, amongst other things, a picture of a video. If you click on that picture of the video and it doesn't take you right away to a video, just try it on a different device and I'm sure that it will. So there you go. Thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to click like on this video down there. Leave a comment as well. It really helps me out on the YouTube algorithm. Click that subscribe button along with that notification bell down there as well to hear more from me. I do 3 of these Love Pack card reads a week. If you want more for singles, let me know. And if you've got any other ideas of what you'd like me to do for these pick card reads, let me know in the comments below. Love hearing from you guys. And yeah, I also do a daily energy update for the collective as well. And I go live 3 times a week in my Psychic Cafe show. If you're interested in coming along to that for a mini read, for donations, those mini reads, you can find the next show laying in wait on my YouTube channel by clicking on the Be Healing thing down there. You'll see it. You can see when it is in your time zone and click on set a reminder on that and come along live. Would love to see you in there. So there you go. If this is where you're leaving me, good luck with all of this. If you're coming with me to the deeper dive, I'll see you in there very shortly.